Yo, what's going on, guys? We had a Dipperunsky. Are we in a bear market? What's going on? Let's just get right into it. So as we can see, guys, current price action is below $48,000. We did dip down to around $42,000. It's pretty cool right there. Just want to point out, though, we've seen some stop loss hunting in previous times on previous dips. So keep in mind, I'm sure some stop loss hunting was happening. That could continue to happen on certain exchanges. So please be careful and use a reputable exchange, which, they're all kind of shady, in my humble opinion. So just be careful with that, okay? You don't want to get stopped out. The price rallies right back up. Go from there. We talked on last night's live stream how we definitely going to have some strong support on low $40,000 region, which obviously that's where we held, guys. Look at that. We literally bounced right off of it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. We literally got rejected here, blasted through here, blast down, rejected, blasted through, held support, played around there, and bounced off, and now we're holding that support currently. I want to see us hold this region. If we end up breaking this, well, then things get very, very bloody. But once we are done with this dip, either we're done now or we're going to end up having some more dippage. I expect us to trade sideways. That's personally what I'm anticipating. And like later in the video, we'll talk about like potential bear market scenario. But yeah, that's what's going on there, guys. We do see, guys, there was a lot of Bitcoin longs being liquidated. About $1.8 billion worth of Bitcoin longs were liquidated in the last hour. He tweeted that at 12:33 a.m. by Will Clemente. So, guys, that's a lot of longs being liquidated, a lot of longs. So just keep that in mind. People are getting very, very greedy. Well, right now they got wrecked. So right now they're being humbled and they're probably angry. And maybe they're shorting now. I don't know what they're doing. They're just definitely not happy with themselves. So the whole point, though, guys, we're in extreme fear territory. We've gone over this on last night's live stream, 25. We're probably going to dip even more. So just keep in mind, guys, typically it's a great time to buy when we're down in this extreme fear territory. Just keep that in mind. Just start dollar cost averaging. We see a lot of red. Somebody asked me on last night's live stream, the emergency one in the middle of the night, like, what should I buy? Are you freaking kidding me? What should you buy? They're all red. They're all red. If you want to take on some more risk, buy some lower cap altcoins. You want to have a less risky play, buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum, buy some of those top main ecosystem alts. Or if you want to get more risky, then buy the coins that are in the ecosystem. Simple as that. It's kind of simple. But at the end of the day, though, it is red. It is a great time to buy if you have not considered dollar cost averaging your way into the dip. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor, just a silly dude on the internet. Do want to point out, though, mainstream media is trying to scare you out of your crypto. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin loses 10K. Oh my goodness, 17%. Oh my goodness, in the last 24 hours. Oh my goodness, guys, we must be going to zero. It must be a bear market. The extreme fear is in the extreme fear territory. It must be over, right, guys? No, guys, I don't believe it's over. It just seems like things are taking way longer throughout this cycle. Everybody expected Plan B to be correct around 98K to 135K at the end of December. As of right now, that's definitely not on track. Obviously, you can see that with the price action. But I still would not be surprised. It seems like we're definitely going to be topping later. Possible Q3 or Q4 next year. It's what it seems like as of right now with the new data that presents itself. Because the odds are we're going to trade sideways for a while once we're done dipping. That's just, historically, that's usually what happens. Now, could this be a V-shaped recovery? Definitely a possibility. So it's like something we have to keep in mind. The macro view of like what's going on in the stock market, what's going on with all asset classes. It's going to be an issue, guys. The new variants, like the jobs report that came out, people are disappointed. People just aren't trusting, the government. So we see all guys, S&P was down, Dow was down, NASDAQ was down, Russell's down. How's this thing going to open on Monday? Probably going to be down. We'll probably see it down, and of course, that's not good. That right there can affect Bitcoin. I understand people are like, but what do you mean? What do you mean? If the stock market goes down, Bitcoin will go up. No, guys, that does not happen. And if you don't believe that, well, we can go down memory lane and go back to when the vid first came out. Look at when the vid came out. All asset classes tanked. They all tanked. Guess what? So did Bitcoin. Bitcoin actually tanked more because it's open 24/7. And guess what? There's no stop limits, okay? So basically, the stock market falls a certain percent. They're like, hey guys, time out. Be a good little boy and girl. Stop selling. And then if it gets triggered again, there's another timeout. And then I think the third time is when they close it early. They're like, okay guys, you're being bad today. You're bad, Sally. You're bad, Joe. We'll open up tomorrow, okay? When you're doing better. Well, with Bitcoin, it could just dump 55% in one day. And it is what it is. So just keep that in mind, guys. Stock market is rigged. Crypto, Of course, it's manipulated because they can, I mean, the market makers will manipulate it. There's not that much money in this asset class compared to every other asset class. Just keep in mind, we're in extreme fear, great time to buy. Also want to point out though, is we have El Salvador guys, they're literally FOMOing the dip right here, 150 coins at an average price of 48 and some change. About 150 Bitcoin. And then guess what? Tron, the CEO of Tron, Justin Sun, said, to match the CEO of El Salvador, I just bought the dip, 100 coins at an average price of 47 some change. And then, look at this. The CEO of El Salvador comes back and says, you must buy 50 more coins. It's just a couple $1 million, bro. We got some competition from companies, institutions. Where's Michael Saylor and Michael Strategy with all this? I'm sure they bought another 100 or another 200 BTCs. They are always loading up. And if you think they're going to sell on us, guys, I truly believe they are diamond hands. Why? Because they have passive income. They're going to get a Bitcoin-backed loan, and they're never going to sell. Diamond hands, we're seeing more and more Bitcoin off exchanges. Illiquid Bitcoin. That's great for the price, right? Low supply, high demand. Well, what happens to the price? You let me know down below. It'll be very, 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 very bullish. So you guys, just want to point out though, is that this right here is very bullish. Competition between CEOs, companies, countries. I mean, amazing. I wonder what countries are buying that aren't announcing it. Like, you know what I mean? It's very interesting to see this like competition on Twitter. I kind of like it, so it's pretty cool. But you guys, just watch out. Don't let the mainstream media scare you out. Don't let the fear scare you out of your bags. But also keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a silly dude on the internet, and we go from there. I do want to point out, though, is that a lot of people are FOMOing in on these metaverse coins at all-time highs. Seen Sandbox at like, what, 7 and some change. Decentraland was, what, $5? Guys, they're all down. They're literally all down. So if you were like, oh no, I want to get into the metasphere, it's going crazy, it only goes up. Well, guess what, guys? You got a great buying opportunity, okay? Axie at 115, Sandbox at 586, Mana at $4, Engine at 293, Render at 572, Illuvium at 1300. Guys, they're on a dip. So I understand a lot of people like the FOMO of the green bubbles, but please stop doing that. Please, you're going to wreck yourself. These are great times to buy. You know, you just go to here, like the top alts right here. Guys, once Solana, $200. Cardano, $139. USD coin, 99 cents. Just FOMO a stable coin. I mean, why not? People FOMO GN, so. XRP, 78 cents. Guys, look, things are just down a lot. I mean, you want some more of your Dogecoin. I'm sure SHIB's looking good too. It did hit the price target, I think, of 3,100. Guys, just keep in mind, there's so much stuff to buy. If you want to take on less risk, buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. You want some more risk, buy some ecosystem coins and go from there. But just to wrap the video up, guys, I do not believe we're going into a bear market. I do believe this bull cycle is taking a little bit longer than anticipated. And it's very likely we'll see tops late in late in 2022, Q3 or Q4 next year. But as time goes on, we get more data and then we can assess it. And then, you know, as you get more data, then you can be, okay, well, it looks like this will happen. So just keep that in mind. As of right now, if the dump's not over, we're going to see more of a dump. And once we do, probably trade sideways and go from there. Don't let them scare you out of your bags. Just consider dollar cost averaging. And of course, you got to make your own decisions, okay? Don't just read YouTube titles and watch YouTube videos and be like, yo, this is what's going on. Yo, I'm buying because of this. Like, make your own decisions and go from there, okay? But you guys, make sure you get outside. It's getting kind of cold where I'm at. But, you know, just get out. Stop watching the charts. I get it. When I was first in crypto, I'd be like, yo, what's going on? Like, this is crazy. Always checking CoinMarketCap, always checking Blockfolio. But just stop doing that because it's not going to do anything good. Now, of course, check set some buy orders or start buying. But besides that, there's no point of keep checking every 5 minutes. But you guys, until next time, may the gains be with you. Smack the like, smack the subscribes. We're live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's the beginning of the month. Best time to sign up for the Patreon. So definitely hit that up down below. And like I said, guys, until next time, may the gains be with you.